Young Apollo with the win.
Decided to come on here before I pulled on to my first stop. So for those of you who just tuned in, I just decided to kind of take this part of it and just kind of give you guys a run through of what I do. I'm an independent contractor, and I deliver prescription medicine, college that you may, some may refer to different hospitals and your local pharmacy stores. So this particular stop here where I'm going is actually on a military base. So I won't be able to show you guys the front entrance of it, or the entrance of it rather, that I have to go through. You have to get special clearance. So I won't be able to show you front entrance of it, but what I will do is once I get on the inside, we'll see if we can't sneak y'all a little footage so y'all can see, man, what just really what a day in the life for me is. Y'all kind of got a brief run through of what it was like when the wife rode with me, but this kind of give y'all a little bit more in detail about what it is, you know. So stay tuned. So listen, we're at the first point of me gaining access to the base. Of course, you have to have special clearance. You have to have special clearance. They do a background check, not just one time, every time. So, special kind of person to get up in here. At least I like to think so anyway. But I enjoy what I do. You know, like I said, the good thing about it, I still work for myself. You know, I got this contract and I still work for myself, and it's good. It's good. You know, this is just one of the things that I do. One of the extensions of my business that I do. So listen, you guys, I tell you, I think some people sometimes look at these videos and they like, man, this is just all these folks do. Well, no. This is not all we do. We like have actual. Some of us have actual jobs. Some of us work actual 9 to 5s. I'ma see, man, if I can just give y'all a quick snippet. If you can see way back there, they got the dogs, all that good stuff. All right, so I made it through the first stage of this checkpoint. Now, actually, if you clear the first stage, then you know, of course, you know, you can't outrun the radio, as we used to say in the hood. So that radio, they get on that radio and that horn, they let everybody know the vehicle and everything, and it, you know, clears your eye to proceed throughout. So, listen, I'm gonna make this run, make this stop. I'll pick back up on y'all in a minute. All right, you guys, so we made it out of the base, and everything went good. I actually done a couple of stops. Did 2 little mom and pop pharmacies, and also did what we call St. Vincent. This is St. Vincent here. Now, St. Vincent is they are a volunteer pharmacy, and what they do is they help out the less fortunate, those who may go to the doctor, go to the hospital or whatever, and they don't have the means to get the proper medication that they need as far as financial wise. So St. Vincent is located here in Biloxi, Mississippi, and they cater to the less fortunate. And I think that is a beautiful thing. Listen, these times and what we're doing, and with this pandemic and everything that's going on, you know, you have people that are going through, who are losing loved ones, who have lost jobs. So they don't have the funds or the finances like they used to. And so what they have to do is they have to rely on other resources to be able to accommodate that. So with that being said, St. Vincent, man, awesome. Mr. Sam over there, he's the director over the facility. And man, good guy. Man, he's just good, sweet soul. And so that's what I like about him. Now, I'm headed to the hospital. This is fun. And for those of you who may be wondering, you may see me with my mask off. Yes, I do wear my mask. I always just, first chance I get though, when I get back in the truck, I always pull it off. Because I just be trying to get that fresh air, man. Just, you know, hey, ain't nothing like it. There's nothing like it. So yeah, listen, this is fun, man, taking you guys with me. And also it kind of, like I said, kind of kill the curiosity of people wondering, man, what exactly does Mr. Allen do? Like, man, like, you know, we had a couple of people, you know, made some outrageous, crazy comments, you know, but I don't pay those no mind. You know, it's too much going on, and a lot of times I feel like, you know, there are some people out there that are just, you know, as the old saying goes, misery loves company. So hey, I don't entertain that. Neither does the missus, you know. But we both got here, do what we need to do, and I make sure especially that I do what I need to do on my end, as far as the work field go, so that Miss Allen can be able to flow freely and move like she moves. So hey, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So as you can see, pulling up here to the hospital, I'm gonna run up in here, throw my mask on and run up in here and service these people. Then I'll pick back up on you guys later on. Look, I'm curious, man. I'm curious. What do you guys do? Like, what do you guys do for a living? What field of work are you in, or what line of work are you in? I'm curious. You have any nurses, doctors, any police officers or correction officers? You know, hit us in the comments and let us know what it is that you do for a living. I'm just curious to know. So I'm gonna go up in here real quick. I'm gonna back this truck up and go over here real quick, and I'm gonna pick back up on you guys in a minute. Right, you guys, listen, I'm back. Just left that stop right there. That's the post office. Also, I do runs for the post office, like the in between, like an independent contractor for a couple of post offices down here too. So all that's tied into one contract though. But yeah, it's I like what I do. You know, it's fun. I originally picked up this contract because I wanted something to do during the daytime, you know, with the businesses that I run, as far as the barbershop and or the businesses that I own, rather, as far as the barbershop and the chauffeur service, along with the salon. You know, it just was something that give me something to do, kind of steady during the daytime, and pick up on some extra change. You know, hey, who don't like that extra money? You know what I'm talking about? I'm sorry, my bad. I was looking at something. Somebody in their driving skills. You know. Now listen, I'm a sticker for driver skills. I like to think that I'm one of the best drivers. You know, that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Others may beg the difference. I know if you ask Miss Allen, she gonna say, he had me on edge sometimes. But I like to think I'm a skilled driver. Been driving for a long time. You know, my age. Been driving for a long time. Not that I'm that old, but I feel like I've developed enough safety skills to handle myself very well on the road. But a lot of times when I see other drivers, oh man, I'm trying to figure out what they doing, y'all. Like this guy that just turned in front of me. Yeah, he knew he did wrong, so he rode the emergency line. But he wasn't supposed to make that U-turn. But listen, I love what I do. Like I was saying before, I love what I do, and I do what I do because for one, I love it. For two, it takes care of the house, and like I say, it frees some things up for the missus to be able to do the things that she want to do. So, you know, I was told a long time ago by my dad that, hey, you know, make sure you take care of the house no matter what. And so that's what I do. A lot of people don't understand that concept. We got a lot of grown boys out there that really don't understand that concept. But as y'all women say, I understood the assignment. So listen, man, I'm about ready to wrap this thing up. I don't know, it may be some more added on to it at the end, but she may have something else she'll probably add to it later on. But this is what I do know. I'm focused and dedicated to what I'm doing and making sure that everything attached to me comes out on top, no matter what it is or who it is. If you're a friend of mine, whether you be a close friend or a distant friend, if I consider you a friend, then if you connected to me, we all gonna win. And I think that's the way it should be. You know, like I said, it's too much going on out here in the world with the pandemic or with the gun violence. People are just they don't care. You know, people just really don't care no more. And to be honest with you, it's sad. It's really sad. Like I've come to realize over the years that the value of life and a dollar, it just don't matter anymore. And you know, it's not just our youth. It's some of the older ones too. But yeah, a lot of it here lately has been coming from the youth. So listen, as you can see, at Walgreens, and let me show you the back of my truck. This is what the back of my truck looks like. It's midday. There's a lot of return mail, empty totes, return, you know, medication that gotta go out. That's what I'm finna deliver. Some mail. A lot of you guys waiting on those packages. Listen, don't worry about it. I'm gonna get it to you. Like I said, this is what I do, you know. Another thing to add to the business, now for some of you all that may want to check out my business and may want to know what it is exactly I do, you can go to my website, allenenterprise.org, and you will see a list of the business and what we do, what we cater to. But listen, I say this all the time. I've said this several times. I don't know if I ever mentioned this on here, but I come from humble beginnings. I come from a family of a mother and father. I didn't live in a single parent household. I lived where I had my mother and my father. But there were some things I learned from them, whether they were doing right or wrong. And over a period of time, I made some decisions in life that put me in a position where, like I think you guys have seen the law once before, where I talked about me being homeless. And so to come from being homeless now to a man that owns multiple businesses, I don't take it lightly. I don't take it for granted. I don't think I'm better than anybody, because again, that attitude don't take you anywhere. It don't go far at all. You won't go far with that type of attitude. So I stay humble, and I always remind myself not to hold me back or not something to keep me down, but I always remind myself of where I came from, where I've been. Like I said, because I come to realize that people will hold things over your head to try to beat you up with it. To try to beat you up with it and to try to hold you in a place or a position in life where they can be or feel superior. So I don't worry about that. Like I said, in my barbershop, I had a couple of barbers that came through there, and hey, they wasn't a good fit. They weren't a good fit. They had their mindset, and I wasn't mad at them. I didn't talk about it, but I didn't dog them. Now they talked about me, but I didn't dog them. Because why? This is what I learned. A valuable lesson I learned. You guys have learned this if you haven't already learned it, and that is this. In life, you're not blessed on how, or you're not looked upon or blessed about how people. Let me just say this: you're not blessed by how people treat you. You're blessed by how you treat them in return. That's why I'm able to do the things that I'm doing. That's how I've gotten as far as I've gotten. I had people talk about me, lie on me, call me all kinds of things. I don't worry about that. Because half of them, if you ask them, well, what do you do? They can't tell you. You know why they can't tell you? Because they don't know. Then some of them, the little bit that they've tried to switch up and tell, half of them, if they told it, they'll have to tell them themselves too, which will make them look just as bad, if not worse, than what they try to make me look. So that's why I don't worry about what people say. I don't worry about what people say about me. I used to. It used to get to me. I used to react to it, respond to it. I don't. I let them talk. When they keep talking, the more I move around. The more they talk, the more I move. And I move that way because I'm able to. Why? Because I don't let what they say carry weight. See, what they say to me, about me, or anybody, it don't carry no weight. To me, it don't carry no weight. So therefore, it can't weigh me down. So what they be expecting by saying what they be saying, it don't work. It don't work. So listen, I enjoyed you guys being with me today. I got a couple more stops, but I'm gonna wrap this up for me. I'm gonna wrap this up. Like I say, remember, you guys, treat people how you want to be treated. I know I probably moved around a lot, probably jumped all over the place, especially with your camera. This camera probably is up, down, all over the place. I'm not good at this, but I do my best. So, like I said, remember, don't give weight to what people say. The only way what a person say, I'm sorry, ambulance passed by. Only way what a person say can affect you, you have to give it value. If you don't give it value, it won't affect you. You have to give it the power to affect you. And one thing I refuse to do is give people power over me. So, only person that has that power is the Almighty Savior himself. Can't nobody top that. So, with that being said, remember, y'all, your condition is not your conclusion. Where you at, you won't always be. Make the best of it. And let's do better.